shit.
Welcome to another episode of Double D and Double D's and G Spot's Unprofessional Movie Review. Me with a couple good niggas. Not really. One other one, actually. It's just me and him.
Damn. Hold up.
Man. Shit.
Niggas?
Oh, my bad.
Specifically that word. There's only one other one here.
You're right. My bad.
Anyways, Darion. You got Daniel here. Garrett's here. You can't see him, but we got Seth on the boards.
Gang.
I like how he literally unmutes it, says something, mutes it back.
Respect.
And this week was my pick, so we watched John Wick Chapter 4. Wikipedia doesn't really have a good description of it. I'm sure whoever's watching these probably have seen John Wick, so we're not even going to do the Wikipedia thing. Sorry. But this is going to be interesting. Because we got some fucking haters in the room.
Me.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Daniel did not like the movie, and so we're gonna
I'm a hater.
franchise.
I'm a hater for this one.
I don't care for the whole franchise.
I love the franchise. I hate this one.
It's just
I'm not gonna say hate. Dislike.
I liked the first one.
First one's the best one.
Yeah. Because it was like the foundation. It was the one that set the start.
And it wasn't it wasn't super crazy, you know.
But my biggest beef, and I told you this, as they progress, the fight scenes get longer, and it's just unnecessary.
The improbable odds of like 50 guys going into a hotel and then John Wick comes out without a scratch.
It's just
and the bulletproof suits. Hate them.
I liked it at first, the idea, but I hate it. Yeah, it's because
like just pull it up my suit and jacket, and then like the bullets just like bounce off like it's plate armor. Like I'm not.
I need to know what all is bulletproof. Like, is it just lining inside the jacket, or is like the arm done, or the legs bulletproof as well?
I guess
I would assume so because he shoots several people in the legs throughout the movie, so I know that they have to be thinking the same thing. Like, oh, let's aim for the legs too. But again, he never. I feel
like that'd be really hard.
I would
to get
assume
around
the whole thing. The whole thing is.
I'm gonna assume everything, but like the undershirt, obviously, but like the outer jacket and the legs, pants, whatever. Yeah, I feel like those are definitely.
And his vest is bulletproof too. The vest on the inside, because when he took the vest off, he dropped shells out of it, slugs out of it.
3-piece suit, you have the shirt, vest over it, and then you have the jacket.
Oh, okay, the vest. Yeah,
he took the vest off, and then it was dropping.
Okay,
dropping bullets.
Dude in the gray, the head of the what's the dude's name? I have it written down somewhere here. The Marquise guys. He was getting popped like in the shoulder, and the shit was bouncing off. Yeah. And so it must be the whole thing. But like, at some point, you would have to be able to like.
But an unrealistic franchise, you can't expect them to.
Well, I mean, like you'd still be like feeling the energy from the bullets, though. Like you'd be getting like ribs cracked and all kinds of shit.
Because respectfully, I don't know how to say this without it sounding wild. Dude was yoked, and like it was a fitted jacket, so like
that's like directly in the arm.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't just like stop it. Like he's like a knight.
The dude
or something.
says that. What was that in the second one? Where they go overseas?
Yeah, whenever he's over in Italy, and he's like zero penetration laws, but quite painful.
But he still absorbs it. I'm assuming at least 90% of the shock from the bullet because that energy gets transferred.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But yeah, no, like it was a cool idea at first, but now that that's a cure.
He was like silicon carbide.
It's just hey, ting 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 ting.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
How many cars did he get hit by?
And
fall off of outer roofs. Like he would land on the ground, and then other people would get hit by cars, and they'd be like out. But he would be in a car or like slammed into a car, like those black vans and stuff. He'd get slammed into them.
Those aren't even. This movie didn't even have the worst ones.
Jumped up.
I think the second one had like the beginning of the second one.
He got hit by like 3 back to back or some shit.
But like they were like full tilt, like they hit him full on and
insane.
30 seconds later, he's like.
I love how the traffic never stopped at the Arc de Triomphe.
What about
in that circle?
The club? Like there were mad fights, motherfuckers dying.
Yeah, I feel like
that's what I said. I brought that up.
Like,
everybody was just like, "Oh yeah, dude got tomahawks."
This is Germany.
Yeah, but I feel like
a weird security weapon. Like everybody, like, hey, I want all you motherfuckers to carry tomahawks.
No guns.
And that's it.
We don't want
I do feel like Molly, like that's crazy, and then you go right back to what you're doing.
Nah. I mean, I don't know.
Have you
never
done
Molly. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like that would at least cause you to be like to trip, not just like still a party movie.
Yeah, like if anything, it might make it worse.
Yeah.
Do what?
I don't know what he's in.
I've never.
Were you
done
unmuted for all that? Oh.
Yeah, no, it's just again, the long fight scenes. They
just
got
tiresome.
boring and repetitive. Punch, flip, shoot.
Oh my god! And the fucking blind guy, hated that so
cool.
much.
Awesome.
But you know what it is like? Come on, dog. Fucking impossible.
Yeah, especially since he hasn't been blind his whole life.
But that's in a comic book universe. That is a very, very fake universe.
John Wick got hit by 97 cars and died from a.
He's never been shot and stabbed. Yeah, you're not wrong. But still, the blind man, no. It was not fun.
That was not.
Especially when anytime he tried to shoot. I mean, like.
Yeah, and he didn't miss
he
didn't miss a single shot though. He didn't miss a single shot.
Nah, he looked like John Moran out that motherfucking dog, just letting it go.
He's airing that motherfucker out.
Dude is shooting at any and everything. Mm-hmm. And there's that one scene when they're at the beginning when they're in the I don't know, the Asian continental. I don't know where in Asia.
It's Japan.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't. Did it say?
Yeah.
Damn, dog, we missed that.
Well, Osaka is in Japan.
Thank you, guys. No, I knew. Like once you say, I knew where it was at, but I didn't know that they said it in there. I just didn't ever catch it. Pause. So
cool.
John is dead ass there. Like he needs to get a clip, but he can't because it's like far away, and he knows that dude can hear him. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "John, are you dead?" Why would I answer that question, dog?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
So you're blind and retarded.
And he accepted it. He didn't hear nothing, so he started to like walk away, and John just happened to make a noise.
He went to go grab the clip, and the glass moved, and he was like, "Bet."
Yeah, it was game on.
Crazy that like his sensors are that good. I mean, like,
you lose one.
Dude must be ultimate blind.
I mean, I wonder if he was blind for like his whole like.
No, he said he gave him to the table for like penance. That's what he said.
To like get out technically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn. The table sucks for bringing all these people back. Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I wouldn't give my eyes, bro.
Nope.
If you get to live,
like old boy that
be with your daughter.
I asked you about. No, because I'd have let that bitch die too. Wow.
Anyway,
You got me last night though. Whenever we was talking about it, you felt me. Pause. You understood what I was trying to say. They killed Sharon first, quick into the movie too.
Oh yeah,
Black dude.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucked up.
Yeah,
fuck that dude.
He's dead in real life.
Rest in peace.
Yep.
Yeah, rip man. Which is crazy that they killed him off in the movie and then he dies like right after.
Like, well, that just made it easy for the
that
next
was
one.
like a curse.
You got to
you can't bring him back, can you?
got to recast him. Nothing. It just
Yeah.
happened to work out perfectly timeline wise. I'm going to hell. Yeah.
Mr. Wick.
Listen, man. Even in death, he was classy too.
He was.
Told him I was like, "Hey, man, it was an honor. It was an
Like
honor
literally his last
to
breath.
serve."
Yeah, such is life.
Ah, yeah.
Repeat that line 8 times in the movie after that.
Like I get it, but stop it.
Yeah, quit saying that. You can't just say that about it's like it is what it is. You can't say that for everything.
I do
You
fuck with.
can though. I
You
say
can,
that for
though.
everything.
But now it's such is life.
I do fuck with the fact that when they were there in the Osaka Continental, she was talking mad flagrant about John Wick, and her dad was like, "My nigga, watch your mouth."
Yeah.
Like I heard everything you
Know your
saying.
place.
Chill out when you speak on my man's like that,
Yeah.
because you might get got, bitch. Like he wasn't having no disrespect, and dude stood on principles completely and died for it.
Yeah, he's
But
like
I
a
respect
samurai.
that. Like
Yeah.
He's like, he knew the consequences of bringing John there.
And they probably could have won if they would have used guns instead of fucking bows and arrows.
didn't understand it.
So stupid.
Super cool.
That's all it was, man.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
But in a realistic sense, no, bullets
super
definitely
stupid.
fly faster than
Yeah.
arrows. Do a lot more damage.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool whenever they got stuck to the wall with the arrows. I was like, damn.
What was
No,
that one
was
scene
it
where
that
the dude
one-
got caught in the leg and
Like
he
he
was
tried to kick, it got caught in the leg, and then killed him, and then he just like hung from his leg.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit got me. That shit was cool.
Yeah, see,
There's a couple
super
cool
cool.
deaths in this one, but
Sold on the
that's
arrows.
about it.
So he's
Hold on,
he's
On
a
that single use of the arrow, yes. Everything
You might be
else,
onto
nah.
something, man. You might be onto something.
It's good for a dramatic effect, but nah,
It's a movie, man.
I know that's the hard part.
You know, for someone who I thought was really gonna bash it, like you only bashed it for like a couple minutes, and then you got.
Oh, I got
like,
more.
The good
We're still in
shit.
the early part of the movie. We still.
Okay, what did y'all like about it? What was good about the movie? There were a few things that I really fucked with heavy.
I mean, I like Keanu. So
The car scene.
Hey, man,
I like when he drives the cars. It's pretty cool.
we gonna have that conversation.
Why? What happened?
Dude's a terrible actor, man. I hate to say it.
Oh, he is. He's
like modern day
terrible actor.
Keanu Reeves.
Older,
Oh yeah, when he was
Terrible-
talking,
terrible
when he would
actor.
speak words. I'm like, is he taking a shit?
It sounds like he's having to force the word, like he struggles to speak.
He's like,
I'll need
Yeah.
a gun.
yeah.
All right, dude, just
Like
Just say
that was it just came out, dog, and he was like,
yeah.
I don't know why he wasn't always a bad actor. I don't think like
Bill and Ted.
Point
is that what it is?
Point Break,
classic.
Point Break, Constantine.
Classic.
Yeah.
Speed.
Yeah,
Love it.
like the 90s and early 2000s was where he like
I don't know
Matrix.
what
Matrix. He wasn't bad in the
happened.
Matrix. He wasn't bad in the Matrix.
I thought about picking that as my watch for one of these, but I was
what'd he
like,
say?
I don't want to cry on camera.
Gotta cry on camera.
What movie is it? Hardball.
Hardball.
Where he is a baseball coach and a Little League baseball coach in Chicago.
No, never
And
seen it.
G-Baby gets popped. Damn, dog, you haven't
you gotta
seen
watch
that?
that.
Yo,
bro.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Oh, hold up.
No, I'm just saying, like, damn, I didn't
There's
know
a
that's kind of
specific
crazy.
scene that makes the whole movie like just stand out, make it really worth it, and it's really good.
Nice.
white boy.
Whoa.
Are you a crier?
Not really.
Same.
Your eyes will water.
Think so?
Promise you.
You'll well up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll drop one.
Yeah, no, but Keanu is a terrible actor.
And, and
Today.
it's only in the second one and up. The first one it wasn't too terribly bad,
No, yeah, it wasn't.
but like I guess it was like I don't know how long it was
But-
time difference between the first and the second. Like in reality, like in the real like
well, like in the
Literally,
first
like,
and
it's
second
like
was
a
like a
couple
couple
days,
days.
dog.
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about like in our like to film and release.
Oh, I can look
Was
and
it
tell
like 2
you.
or 3 years?
No.
Keep
Because
the
I mean, it's the first
Like
one
for the
came out in
first one and the second
2014.
one, yeah.
If you'll
Oh,
keep the
first one to
conversation
second
going,
one?
I'll tell
Yeah.
you.
I can do it.
I don't know, but as the movies go on, he gets less and less words.
Yeah,
He gets
I
less
think
and
he
less,
only
like,
had, I think I
lines.
read he only has like 500 something words in this film, which
In
is
the
like,
fourth one?
Yeah, or it's like 300. It's a super low number,
Yeah.
like the lowest for any like
Are you asking
main cast. Go
When
ahead.
did the first one come out?
the first one?
Yeah.
Damn, they didn't give me that one.
So, anyways, finally got a brother in the movie.
2014.
2014. When did
That's the second one.
second one come out?
17.
17, so 3 years.
And then
It,
And then 2020 for the second one, right?
2019.
Or third one? Oh, okay.
so that's only 2 years between those.
Yeah.
And then, well,
And then-
2019 from the third to now, that's
4
like
years.
4 years.
Yeah.
COVID, dog.
I get that. Don't get me wrong, but like that shouldn't have affected his ability to act.
Yeah, he just doesn't have it. He lost it, dude.
The fight scenes are well choreographed, but that's like my biggest beef is that, especially in this new one, it went from the first one was an hour 50 minutes, and this one's 2 hour 50 minutes. Like it's a whole extra hour, and all it is just to add like an extra 10 minutes to the fight scenes. And
So like the fucking stairs scene. Like, dude, he had to go up that bitch like 3
Fucking
times. So
stairs.
fucking annoying, dude.
Dude.
it's repetitive. Punch,
Yeah.
punch, stab, kick,
Yeah.
shoot.
Do that roll where he like grabs their arm and their leg and like does a front flip
Yeah.
and like puts him in an arm bar and shoots him in the head. Like
He would
Did
have
that, like,
been
8
able to
times.
stop himself. The one where he fell like
from-
yeah,
all
on
the
the
way down the
landing.
stairs.
Very
Because there's
top.
like a good like
Yeah.
20-foot gap between the fucking
yeah,
the,
you could see where the stuntman like kept
the
rolling
sets.
himself.
And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, just stop.
Put your arms out.
Like
you'll be
that is
fine.
how you break inertia. Like just one of these,
Yeah, just-
one of those, and you're good. Like you wouldn't have to walk up all the stairs again.
yeah. So annoying.
Terrible, man.
And then at the very end of that specific scene where he's like, "Oh, we have 2-3 minutes to get to the top," and then they have a whole nother fight scene.
Yeah,
And
another
then the
10-minute
hour fight.
scene. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was.
So stupid.
Seth, did you finish it? Like you actually finished the whole thing?
Yeah.
Movie? Pause. Okay.
Why'd he look up and was like, "Yeah, I think so."
I had to make sure.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure, like, because that ending. Whenever we get to that, I didn't want to fuck it up for him.
I don't know why
Hey,
he
dog.
had, I don't know why he had to die though. I didn't like that.
But did he die?
Allegedly.
That's what
Or
I'm
did-
saying. Yeah, I was like, all right, he's not really dead. I
Is
don't
he
think.
dead, or is the idea of John
Wick
Wick the
dead,
killer?
he's, like, living his own
Biopic,
life.
yeah, he's finally.
That's what I was
able
thinking.
To,
I was like, he's probably living his own life.
I
But
thought he just like bought a plot. Just got his headstone. You can do that.
yeah,
that's what I'm
talking
thinking.
about.
I'm thinking that maybe
Yeah,
like
like
the
he just, like-
idea of
he, like,
John
Bruce
Wick,
Wayne
the
himself.
killer, that person has dead, and now it's
There's
just
no, like-
Jonathan.
Like, brought up dirt for a grave.
That's
you know what I'm
true,
saying?
too.
Like,
Yeah,
it usually
there
takes a long
wasn't-
time
yeah,
for the
the
dirt
dirt
to
wasn't
settle and
piled
the
up.
grass to regrow.
That could either be like on purpose or like a fuck up. Either one.
I refuse to believe, like, after all these movies that they
Just killed him.
something like that. No, like, that little detail specifically, if it were true, that little detail of the amount of dirt and shit.
And not make
I
a big,
refuse to
not make a
believe
bigger
that they-
deal about like burying him and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't.
Which have
I
to
can see it happening. Him like living his own life. You know, get him a
He's
little,
got, like,
get him a
he
little
deserves it,
dog and
finally.
a Mustang, and That's it.
Down in like Argentina or Chile or Cuba or something.
New York.
So he's Hitler.
So he's like a Nazi, huh? Cool. Cool.
Or Tupac.
You know.
He went down to Cuba.
Who did?
Dude, Tupac's there. Dude, him, Marilyn Monroe, and JFK are in Cuba, dog. I tried
And
to tell
Biggie.
you this.
Shout out JFK.
Biggie's down there.
Nah, listen, man.
Dude, we all know that JFK is RFK. We confirmed that.
Last podcast we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Did y'all?
He
I
said,
remember
did y'all
yesterday.
like he wasn't here?
I
I mean, it's not
my
like,
tinfoil hat's not that, you know.
you know, I don't
It's
have
not that shade of crazy.
like definitive evidence, but like it's him.
Looks like it.
That's fair.
Facial
Sounds like
reconstruction. Yeah, especially if you had your head popped, got a hole in your
shot
throat.
throat.
Yeah. It's him.
It's him.
Okay.
He's old
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's
He would
ripped
be
too, though. He's
old as
jacked.
Fuck.
They just put his. Come on, God.
Yeah.
They just transfer.
It's like an avatar.
Yeah. Nah, I gotta kill that air, bro. That shit's pissing me off. I bet Garrett's freezing cold sitting there.
Nah,
I brought a
man.
hoodie.
I'm made of fucking stone.
That's why when he walked in, he said, "Damn, that was cold as fuck."
All right.
All right. So
You got a
after
list?
what was the opening?
Dog, yeah,
You want to hop on like our normal format?
Yeah. We started going crazy,
Yeah, we
and
just
I was like,
went-
What was
Like,
after?
fucking
Was the
get
very
it.
first scene him in the desert, right?
Yeah, riding
And him
the
popping
horses.
homeboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a full suit on a horse.
Didn't make no fucking sense. And his horse had to be
Hilarious.
black. Crazy.
Dog, Seth ain't gonna stand for that, dog. You better watch your mouth about the blacks.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know a single black dude named Seth either.
No.
Except for one. Just
Seth
him.
Curry, dude.
Yeah, Seth Curry.
He's light skinned. And his wife
What
embarrasses
am I?
him. Black.
Light skinned. Red tint.
Seth Curry's wife just keeps on embarrassing him online, though. That's the problem. So
I didn't
anyway,
even know you could get married.
Are you meaning to say like Steph or Seth?
Steph. My
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Oh, I thought you said Seth.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know
said
anything
Seth.
about him other than
His-
he's not as good as his brother.
Well, yeah, he's-
Side note, real fast. We got to get a sports podcast. They gave Porzingis $60 million for 2 years.
I didn't even know he was still in the league, dude.
He
Haven't
played for
heard,
the Wizards before?
Yeah, and now
haven't
he's on
heard
the
a word
Celtics.
about him.
The Celtics gave him $60 million for 2 years. There's no, dude. Listen. I told Garrett before we started. I think we had the second or first best movie review podcast in the world right now. I wouldn't give you motherfuckers $30 million today.
I would take it.
Definitely, yeah, I would too. But like, dog, there's no way.
No.
$30 million for Porzingis.
No.
This motherfucker eating Oreo.
What
You
is
want-
his worth? Let's get to the movie.
Yeah, we'll get to that afterwards.
10 mil.
15 max. Max
A year?
15.
A year.
A year. Max 15.
Isn't that what they gave him?
They gave him 30 a year.
30 a year.
60 million for 2 years.
Oh, you said that. Okay.
No way in hell, dude.
Cut.
We already got past a couple of these. They blew up the Continental in front of Winston. Like, hey, come over and look at this building.
I thought they collapsed it, but apparently they just like blew the windows out of that.
They
bitch.
did what they did. They did the Twin Towers. They had a
No,
bomb
they
on
didn't,
every
because
floor.
they were standing right in front of it.
I know, but
when
they
it-
watched it. But they had a bomb on every floor. Just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I thought it was going to collapse it.
Nah, dog. They didn't put that much money into it. This wasn't the government money that.
That's
they
what
had
I'm
on
saying.
that.
more like I guess
This ain't 9/11 money, dog. This is just
I feel like the table would have collapsed that bitch.
probably so, but
I feel like it was more just like to send a message than anything else.
I think it was just writing so they could bring back the Continental.
they are recording the 5th movie. The building that the Marquis and Kane meet up in, architecture was fucking magnificent.
Yeah, that looks sick.
Magnificent.
I was wondering if that was like a palace or something, like a castle in France or something like that, because it was like immaculate. It
Probably.
had like gold lining and shit, and like
Maybe it was a church or something like that.
could have been a church. I didn't think about that. Is it not Versailles? Oh, it could have been.
It looked like it.
Could have been.
When I saw it, I thought it was Versailles.
Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
See what I mean?
Jamie, pull it up. Pull up pictures of Versailles. Anyway, let's keep going. We'll come back.
Black dude, again, fucking with him the entire movie. Dude was like, I don't know if y'all noticed whenever he was at the beginning of the movie, whenever he's in the Osaka Continental, he is opening his book, and I was telling Daniel last night, he asked for $20 million to kill John Wick. But if you notice at the beginning of the book, he has a picture of a house drawn in front of a lake and has $43.5 million written down. So he's just trying to keep John alive until the bounty goes up till he can afford the house. And then, as you notice,
The guy with
dude
the,
told him,
the black guy with the lever action?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was like,
I didn't see that.
His whole book was
He tells old boy $40 million, and he's like, fine. And he was like, I'm gonna clip him now.
Yeah.
Now that it's hit the point that I was wanting to get to, I'll kill him.
And he could have too. Right when he was walking out of that nightclub.
I do respect son because he was like, listen, man, $20 million, that's cool. Throws his hand on the table, stabs him to the hand, and is like, either pull the knife out or pull your hand out.
Mm-hmm.
Either commit to the cause or
commit to himself or whatever it was.
Yeah, dude pulls his hand out, rips all of the...
That would hurt so bad, dude.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine.
I don't even know if you could do it. I think it would probably pull the knife out of the table. I don't know if it would have done that.
And you think the tendons in there are strong enough?
Yeah, I just don't know, man. Because
it'd have to be a super sharp knife.
Yeah.
Especially with how little, how little force he was using.
No, I felt like he was fighting.
Yeah, I thought he was going to, rip.
Yeah, he just did the slow.
He did it slow.
I would have just... If you're going to do it quick and easy, just well, not easy at all, but
I'd have somebody, yank me off of the knife. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have just sat there and done it myself. I'd had somebody distract me.
Yank you off with the knife?
Hey, man, gets the job done.
It was a opera house in Paris, France. It's not Versailles.
It's beautiful, dude.
Absolutely.
Beautiful in there.
Let's just spread misinformation and say it was Versailles.
I corrected it.
Hey, man, listen. I'm with it.
Anyway.
I respect it. Quotes in the movie. The dudes that just do the little one-liners, phenomenal. Mm-hmm. He said, friendship means a little when it's convenient. Golden.
And what about that time when John Wick said, yeah.
Every time, man. Every time a little tear sheds.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Dude said a good death only comes after a good life. I've heard that one before, but I thought that was really good. What else? There's another one.
There's one. He's about a ghost looking for a graveyard or something, or something like that. That
beautiful. He's a ghost looking for a graveyard. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who was it? That
was the French dude. That was little Skarsgård.
It was. I told Daniel, I was like, dog, he wrote a 16-bar verse. That shit's gonna be.
I don't know why can't they write good shit for John Wick?
They did, dog. Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah.
That's true. He did. Yeah, like Seth
straight
said,
to the point.
Good.
They realized after the second one, okay,
this motherfucker
talking is hard for him.
Yeah, this motherfucker cannot act.
All action, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
dude,
that's true. He's got CTE.
I'm wondering, in the movie, in the world, if that's what it is. Like, he has a hard time speaking, and so that's why it sounds the way it did. But fucking, could you not? I don't know who the writers are, but how about we don't? How about we don't do this?
Yeah, I agree.
It just, that was a big part of the last one. Number 3 and this one was just dialogue was just awful, in my opinion.
We're going to get to that. Because
I'm not a big fan of Lawrence Fishburne's character either.
I actually fuck with him.
I liked it at first in the first one, but when they brought him back, or in whichever
second
one he
first appeared. Introduced.
Yeah. And then, was that also the one where he got sliced up, or was that the end of the last one?
No, that was the third one.
Okay. I liked him in the second one, his first appearance, but then as they just kept, it was just keeping him alive to further the plot. It was just not for me.
I want to do it.
What did y'all think about the quote at the very end when Kane and John Wick were doing the thing when they did the 10 paces closer, at the very end? John Wick said, "Those who cling to death live; those who cling to life die." But the Asian dude said that.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Pretty fire.
Dude, I think anything that any one-liners were good, which is crazy because he said that just fine.
Yeah, y'all didn't mention it, so I just wanted to hear it.
Dog,
that's true. He did say that in kind of his normal voice.
Yeah,
it was solid. Great delivery.
I like it. Mm-hmm. The one about the ghost that was the one that I was like, man, that is fucking phenomenal.
Ghost in the graveyard. That shit.
Dude in the gray suit took an arrow straight to the arm. Was fine.
Yeah.
At the beginning of it, he just yanked it out of it, pulled it out of his arm, and was like, "So anyway, what y'all getting?
What now,
do?"
bitch?
But a bullet, I get it, but no. Nah, wasn't feeling it.
I definitely don't think those suits would stop rifle rounds.
Well, they were because the dudes had
I know, but
ARs and all that.
I'm talking they could probably make a pistol grade one that would stop pistol rounds, but ARs, no way.
Because I was telling Daniel, I was like, what is in there where their 7.62s aren't getting through there, 223s aren't getting through, 5.56s, nothing is going through.
Mm-hmm.
How are you able to move? It will be super heavy. It will be weighty. There's no way.
Yeah.
Plot hole. Again, the suit sounded good at first, but then as they kept using them,
it's literally plot armor. Because there's no way he would make it out. of any of those situations if his suit wasn't completely 100% bulletproof.
Yeah.
He never catches
like
one.
that
Never
one
catches
scene.
one in the hand or the face somehow.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody ever aims for the head anymore. They all just aim for the body.
But John Wick is headshotting everybody.
And whoever they're hiring, like, they need to go back and, like, hire better people because they can't shoot for shit.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Like, there's like 7 of y'all walking through a hallway, and then there's one dude, and none of y'all grazed him anywhere good.
And in every John Wick movie, there's always like 50 dudes in black armor and like black suits and helmets and balaclavas coming into a hotel.
And they're all bulletproof.
Every movie,
Like,
yeah.
They make all their shit bulletproof except for this little gap, and he...
Yeah, always
They
in
never...
the
he
neck.
can't
he
get
gets the
his
helmet
head.
and just pops him in the
It's
neck.
always in the
And
neck.
he always manages to get them, hold their head to the side, just thinking, like...
He's always got him in some jujitsu move. And just
Yeah.
like, yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, the first one was good. The second one was all right, but then as...
Yeah, when the first one, like when they break into his house and there's like 7 dudes, like that's... I mean, that's crazy, but if he's like a trained, like,
Assassin.
hitman,
Yeah,
like,
he knows all the
that's
corners
plausible.
to his place,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
plausible, but like...
Dude will get super good, he'll get super good like positions and
Yeah.
then just give it up.
Yeah.
And then get his ass whooped. And it's like, side note, gray dude in the gray suit, whooped his ass every time they had an interaction.
Every
dude
fucking
was
time.
putting a beating on John Wick every time they seen each other.
Yeah.
Not shootout, like actual hand-to-hand. He was
Yeah.
whooping his ass.
The dragon's breath was pretty cool in the shotgun.
That's
Dog,
I like
that
the
entire
cinematography.
scene.
Like it was like a top down.
the top
like,
down?
Yeah,
It
it was,
It was
sick.
like watching third person, like Call of Duty.
Yeah, it was
type
like
shit. I
Diablo
fucked
or
with it.
something. It was crazy.
I fucking love that.
It was pretty
That was
cool.
probably like my favorite scene in the movie, specifically for that point.
I was telling Daniel, I was like, here it comes, bro, here it comes. I was like, it's about to come. Hold on, just give it a second. It's going to happen. And then whenever you just see the transition,
Yeah, that
and
was,
he's just
that was the best scene in the whole movie.
masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. Where we at? Dude tells the Marquis tells him, he was like, the plan isn't to kill John Wick, it's to kill the idea of him. I like that, and that's why I think whenever he says at the end, you know, like he's dead, the idea of John Wick has died, not the human. And I like that. Like I like that.
Yeah.
He's telling him, like, listen, you know,
Kind of like a foreshadowing.
yeah, you've had opportunities to kill him. Why haven't you? And he was like, well, I want to make it to like wherever he goes to a certain point, they'll quit fucking with him because of every time something happens, we're going to blow up their place. We're going to go in there and wreck shop, and eventually they'll be like, hey, John, I get it, you're here. We had a lot of loyalty. Dog, you ain't blowing up my shit, man. Like, dude's taking out 2 places. Like, we can't keep just losing places.
Yeah.
So I
And literally everybody that he gets close with, dies. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, at a certain point, people are going to stop fucking with him because it's like, dog, I mean.
Yo, shout out to the big dude, man, for his moves, dude. That dude's agile as hell.
Dude was sweating just sitting there playing poker,
Yeah.
but he could sit there and do like roundhouse kicks and shit like that.
I mean, it looked like it was really him doing it, but it could have been somebody in the suit, I guess.
it was a skinny dude in a fat suit.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. You can just see like in his hands, like,
my God.
Oh, you think they put like cosmetics on that actor?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, because remember I said, like, no fat dude's hands are that veiny and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah, he does have a point. Like, you ever seen someone fat dude with, like,
No, it's always like smooth.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, look at. Yeah. But his had, like, the protruding veins of, like, a bodybuilder or a weightlifter or something, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's super yoked.
I mean, we could just look it up and see who the character was.
Seth is already on it, dog.
Oh, he was? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't even hear it.
It's just
Yeah.
third eye.
Telekinetic.
But, nah, yeah.
I do like that, like, they all sit at the table and the black dude was like, you know, how much is the buy-in? John was like, more than you can afford. And it's like, nigga, how you know my pockets, dog? Like, what do you mean more than I can afford? You don't know what I got.
I think he was like referring to like your life, I think was the buy-in.
I think anyone chasing John Wick is,
That's what I'm saying.
They're
Like he said, how
accepting
much?
of, like-
How much is the buy-in? And I think John Wick was like, yeah, it's your life, so it's like more than you can afford. Maybe.
I thought.
he's probably right. But I feel like dude probably was accepting of that. Like, anytime you accept to chase down John Wick, you know that you're walking into a situation of like, yeah, I'm probably
you're
gonna
gonna
get
die.
The black dude and the blind dude were always one step ahead of John, though. Like, everywhere he went, they were either there right before him or right after him.
What it is they got a tracker in his boot, bro, probably.
Is what?
Got a tracker in his boot.
Boot.
His shoes.
Yeah. Well,
Probably got a tracker in there, man. That's
How
how
they
they know
done
where
that?
he's at all the time.
How they done that?
Snuck in there, dog.
What was the fat dude's name? Purple suit, German guy, gold teeth.
Yeah, no clue. Honestly, this whole time I don't remember names except for John's. So, I mean,
I have no
He
idea.
killed Piotr.
Mm-hmm.
I have no
was
clue,
Piotr?
man. The Asian, the Russian chick's dad, uncle,
Oh,
dad or
that was
uncle,
dad.
something like that. and Dad.
Yeah.
He definitely beat that chick, by the way. Like, he fucked. You could tell by the way they were talking to each other.
Probably.
It was a skinny guy.
And Scott Adkins, martial artist,
Yeah, see?
Okay. So it was...
skinny guy, skinny white dude.
So it was you.
It was me. Yep.
Scott Atkins is his...
because I was like, man, he is moving pretty nimble for.
I will say
big
in
boy.
that scene, he throws an axe at dude's head, makes him do a backflip, and I was like, man, that's fucking impossible. There's no way you can throw an axe at a dude's head and he does a full-on backflip.
Yeah.
This dude Shred City.
But yeah, no, it just, I'm not a fan of the movie,
Yeah.
honestly.
It
As
wasn't
the
that
series
good.
has progressed,
It wasn't that good.
yeah. Better than the third one, definitely. But still.
I think it goes in like chronological order of best to worst.
See,
1, 2, 3, 4. I think.
1, 2, 4.
okay, yeah, let's just get to it. Because, dude, we went through that movie a lot faster than I thought we would.
No, we can keep going. I got a lot to hate on. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
let's-
You just go
let's,
off. Just go.
No, hold
off.
on, before
Fuck,
you do
I
that.
said
Hold on,
that.
before you do
Nah,
that. Before you do
It's,
that.
just, yeah, it's like when
I
somebody
knew
asks
it.
you what's your favorite song, and you're like,
I don't remember any
you remember
songs
all
ever.
music,
You don't
yeah.
know your favorite song?
I do.
That's crazy.
What is it?
Favorite song?
Yeah.
When You Love a Woman, Journey.
Wow.
That's like... Anyway.
You know what, dog? I fuck with it, bro. Come on, dab a nigga up, bro. I fuck with it.
I fucking love Journey. It's my shit. It's new, dude.
How does this happen every time? Every fucking time, bro.
Oh my
Because I had something I was going to say, and I forgot what I was
My
going to
bad.
say.
Something about the movie before we just started shitting on it abhorrently.
It was fucking... It wasn't great, man. I do like the little Outsiders reference.
Warriors.
Chick on the radio.
Warriors.
Warriors. Thank you. I do it every time. You seen Warriors?
I mean, I've seen that scene.
Yeah, I like the little reference to it. I fucked with it. I do like the idea that I don't know if you guys know this little fun fact for you. The train in France is an actual real France. When they initially rebuilt their train station, they kept a section of the old train station there so that if people want to do movies in train stations, they don't have to fuck up like real day-to-day trains.
Oh, that one with
And
all
so
the paintings and shit in it?
Yeah, they kept that there in a real working train so that you can shoot movies in there and you're actually in a real train station, but you're not disrupting.
Not access to the public.
Yeah, to the public one where you're going to fuck up day-to-day people's lives and all that. I thought that was
That's
pretty
pretty
neat. Because here in America, we don't do cool shit like that.
No.
Oh, we don't have any public transport anyway. So.
Dude, they just did a little side note. The train from St. Louis to Chicago goes 110. And I was like, wow, Asia's had 200-mile-an-hour ones for the last decade.
Yeah, probably
Or
longer
more.
than that, yeah.
I was like, thanks, guys. I don't know why we haven't developed our...
Speaking of that, Bullet Train, good movie. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
Brad Pitt? Yeah, really good.
I don't know why we
Thomas.
haven't developed our transit system here in America, but...
Oh, it's because
Yeah,
we're
that's
so
what it is.
reliant on, like, cars for travel, and the market for that is so... I mean, like, you know, our government has, like, developed everybody to feel like they need their own vehicle, you know, because there's so much money to be made in it. You know, it keeps the oil companies going. You buy a $50,000 core
And America
car.
is just more spread out than Europe. Europe is...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like I
Like
mean,
a
like
third our size,
a whole
so,
a
like-
whole country over there is like the size of like a couple of our states, or maybe even just one of them.
I think like the
I hear
whole
everything y'all are saying. I really
western
do.
side of Europe is like could fit in Texas if I'm not mistaken. Like something like that, like Portugal, Spain.
Yeah, I think the whole country of Europe can fit inside of our country. Like the whole continent of Europe can fit
Yeah.
in our country.
I
for
want
sure.
you to know that I hear
It's still not
everything
hit
you're
the east
saying,
or west
right?
coast. Like
Didn't ask.
But it could be done. I ain't gonna do all dirty like that.
I mean, it could be done. Yeah,
But
it
they
could
just
be, but I
don't.
don't want to ride trains majority of the time.
Yeah,
I know we had talked
I don't
about
wanna
it.
ride a train
But
either.
I'd much rather drive myself, listen to my music at my volume.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
No, sorry.
Risk
guys.
my life versus.
I don't want to have to
stuck
sit.
with
I don't want to have to
others.
sit next to some sweaty homeless man that might stab me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they make it cost like the homeless dude isn't getting on the train going from here to like I don't
Oh,
want to
you're
drive.
wanting. You okay? I got you.
I'm talking like I want a bullet train at the cost of an Amtrak train ticket today.
Okay,
Like I don't want to have to drive 12 hours to Chicago. I want to be there in like 3 and be done with it.
that'd be cool. Like an overnight train.
Yeah.
You think we could be
faster?
Oh, you're wanting to be to Chicago from here in 3 hours?
Yeah.
You can fly there in like 2.
Yep.
So whatever it takes to get that, I think the governor needs to get that shit done.
They have.
I understand
the
that
planes.
They have a lot of.
That's the way to.
They have a lot bigger issues
Yeah,
than the trains,
Yeah, than public transport.
and they don't even care about those issues. They're busy overseas. Anyway,
Man, preach, preach, Seth.
I feel like the money we gave to Ukraine, dog, could have had this shit taken care of, but whatever, dude.
We're money laundering, bro. That's all we are.
Honestly,
All right, Daniel, go off the rails. Shit on it.
just the overall acting. The
16
dialogue,
bars shitting on John Wick right now.
Yeah. Again, the acting, the
Seth, pull up a
dialogue.
beat.
No.
Pull up an instrumental.
Don't you dare.
What instrumental do you want?
None. Motherfucker, stop.
Pull up Cream.
Slick Rick.
Pause.
Slick Rick, children's story.
No.
I don't know if Daniel even like. Do you know
I
that?
don't know that song. I've heard it once.
Now, how you gonna let Garrett more hip hop fucking knowledge than you?
I don't know.
I didn't claim to have. I didn't co-sign that, man. I just
Yeah.
I
You didn't-
said one song. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't try to argue it either. Thanks, Garrett.
Well, I mean, I'm
Thought we was on
here
the same
now.
side on
I'm
shit
here
on the
now,
movie.
dude. You know,
Shit on the movie with me, dog. Come on, like, help me out.
I'm with,
We were still waiting on you to start the
I'm
shit.
waiting on y'all to leave me the fuck alone so I can. Damn.
All right, go ahead.
so what beat did you want?
None. Motherfucker. Damn.
Anything off of 36 Chambers will be fun.
No. But yeah, no, just again, like my biggest complaint is the fight scenes. Like how like one simple scene can take 20 minutes of just the same. Damn, he's not involved.
Continue though.
Of the same
Ignore me.
actions, the same just turn it corner, one shot to the body, one to the head, boom.
Get as many as you want.
Oh, thank you.
The world is yours. We're listening to you.
I don't. It
Daniel.
doesn't feel like it. Damn it.
Listen to me.
I was just man.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, see, now you're doing too much. Garrett, what did you not like? I mean, damn,
No.
no. I'm
Daniel-
tired.
Where are you on my mouth?
That's fair.
I
Continue,
loved
dog. I'll
it.
turn it
I just did not care.
You know what?
I loved it. Great movie.
Just the series as a whole, man. It just after the first one, I don't know.
Fight
It's
scenes
just-
are way too long. The fight
It
scenes.
seems they always
They're
want John.
repetitive too.
Yes, they're the same thing. It's guys in
You
black.
loved it. He says, "I knew what I was coming for. Got exactly what I came for."
But fuck, I had something. Y'all fucked me up. One sec. I had a train of thought. Y'all fucked me up. One sec.
But you want Oreo?
No, I'm good. Appreciate it.
Eat shit then.
Wow.
Dude, what are you doing? Are you done or?
I'm trying to think of the point I had. Y'all kept fucking me up.
Sorry, man.
Right.
Yeah, super repetitive. I agree.
It's just the same fight scene in different areas.
And like they only use the guns that like Keanu Reeves has ever practiced with. It's only ever pistols, shotguns, or ARs. It's never AKs. It's never like MP5s. It's never like an Uzi. It's never, it's never like submachine guns. It's never any type of gun besides like the 3 guns that he practiced with at like Terran Tactical's range. And so like it's really bad in the. Is that the third one where he's like in the sewers with the shotgun? And he's like loaded
that was
shit.
the
Is that second,
second
one?
one.
Yeah, that's really
And
bad.
like, they just happened to be conveniently placed along his path of the
Yeah.
fight.
Place them there.
Yeah, no, I get that he had like foreshadowed that, but it just
Yeah.
how did it?
You can't shit on that, my nigga. You
I
can't
can.
shit on that, dog.
You can.
How?
Because that's just like literally writing it
He placed
into
them
happening.
there.
He placed them there, but how could he have known that the fight was going to go there? How could he have known that it was going to go down? How like
There
what if-
isn't like tunnels left and right. It's a like it's just like a one-way.
No, he's saying
deal,
like, how
right?
did he know that the fight was going to get back to that point?
It's
Yeah,
a
he could have led it that
one-way
way,
tunnel. Like
but
there's
that
a
doesn't
way
mean
in
that
and way
it
out.
had to go that way. They could have come from the other side, pause, and like forced it to go the other way down the catacombs. You know what I'm saying?
It's John Wick, my nigga. We gonna go that way. If I say we going that way, that's what we'll be going,
That's
guys.
true. This movie kind of gets tunnel vision.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Dog, come on.
No pun intended.
But like, and he didn't even want to do none of this. Some people came to his house, robbed him to begin with, killed his dog to begin with, and once he got done with that, that could have been it. It's other people having beef, causing him to get back into this life, and then another person getting offended that he did that. It's
It's a prime example of don't start no shit, won't be no shit. They
Yeah,
started
but-
shit.
It is pretty crazy how it goes from like small time like petty criminals to all the way up to the table.
yeah.
Like by the end of the
In the
fourth
span
movie.
of like in this movie's,
it's probably a
linear
month
timeline.
maybe. I
Well,
think.
it's 8 months from chapter 3
Yeah,
to
chapter
chapter
3 to
4.
chapter
Oh,
4
is it really?
It's an
Oh,
8
that's
month
right.
gap.
That's right. Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, but the first 3, it's like a whole like
A week.
Yeah,
It's
like
a
literally
week and a half max. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude puts up, like, dude could have a cemetery. He has, like, 2,000 bodies in, like, 3
Dude
movies.
has
It's
taken
been,
out
like, a
small
week.
armies by himself. Hold on.
You got ghosts.
Probably. They chill, though. Like, I ain't never had no issues with them.
They're just like ex-meth heads.
Yeah, it's not a poltergeist. It's like a dude who probably occasionally smokes a little weed every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't beat his wife, but, like, she passed. He was sad about it, but he worked overseas, and so, like, he was never home.
Do you know his name? Here?
Yeah, probably.
He worked overseas?
Probably.
You don't know his name?
No clue, but he's super cool. Like, we don't have no issues with him. You just get little shit every once in a while. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
I think he enjoys rap because, like, nothing ever bad goes wrong. But, like, last time I paid a bunch of country, the cops came, so.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hey, man, listen. Tennessee whiskey gets me every time.
Trash.
I
It
really
is.
liked Tracker.
Which version? Who's it?
Chris Staples.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I liked Tracker in the movie. Dude with the dog. Loved him.
Yeah, let's pause on the shit.
I've never
What
heard of it.
did you think about it, Seth? You liked it.
Yeah, I liked him in the movie. Like, he was my favorite character. Tracker.
He related black man to black man.
I mean, he was trying to get his bread, and he had some cool drawings in his notebook.
Dude was a phenomenal artist.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you.
He drew the fuck out of John Wick 4 times.
I
on
wonder if
one
they're
Literally,
page.
right? Like different shadows and shit.
I wonder if
like
they're
a
gonna
pin.
pick up with him ever again.
They should.
Yeah, because he
For real.
didn't die,
spin-off,
so, like,
you know?
Yeah, he just sat
That would
there
be cool.
and watched
I would
the
watch a
final
spin-off with
duel
him.
Yeah,
the
I would
beer in his
too.
hand.
It was foaming at the top. My man
Yeah,
didn't
it was.
take a drink.
Yeah,
but
it was like this much foam at the top of that long neck.
It was more symbolism than anything.
The
It
foam.
was like after a long day, you just sit there
Yeah.
with a cold one.
Oh.
If you don't
Y'all were
drink it.
talking about the over the top scene, and then how it ended whenever John Wick shoots that one dude because he didn't want him to kill the dog.
Yeah.
Instead of shooting him.
Yeah,
I think that's why ultimately
welled
the
up
dude
on
gave
that
up
one.
on hunting John.
well,
as
that's
he saw-
that's because they killed his dog in the first movie.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
that.
okay,
I
yeah.
knew they killed his dog, and
Yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, he's gonna save the dog, and then
He did.
Tracker.
That was super dope.
I love
Because,
it.
like, he could have
He
popped the dude.
Yeah, and
Could've
then
done
shot
both.
the other guy. Yeah.
and killed the dog,
Yeah.
or taking it for himself.
He could have killed all three of them.
He could have never
popped
done any
Tracker,
of
popped the
this.
dog, popped the dude in the suit, and he didn't.
I think that's ultimately why the dude stops like hunting John is because he like saw that and was like, all right,
He was more or less assisting him.
yeah.
Well, that's
like
what it
he
was.
said, yeah.
He was
220
assisting him
steps.
up until the bounty hit a certain dollar point.
And
Like,
he
he wanted.
told him that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but
he
even
was
after
keeping him
the
alive
dog-
so the bounty would raise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even after the dog, though, he was like, "Now I'm gonna. He needs to get to church."
Yeah, I think
He
the
switched
dog.
up. He
At
switched
that
switched
point,
up
yeah,
and
he
was
was
like,
like,
all
all
right,
right, man.
man.
John's
Yeah,
actually a decent guy. Like
Yeah.
he at least has his morals. He has his beliefs, and he stands on them. He's like, I could have killed you, but I'm not gonna let this dude kill a dog.
Yeah, I feel like anybody would have killed the dude though. Like you don't kill dogs. That's just wild. It's just like why would you let it?
He threw the dog into a car too, and that dog lived.
Yeah, that part.
Super dog, man.
Super dog.
Super dog,
Is that
man.
the best you got?
That's come on, man. It
All right.
Great movie.
was a long day today. All right, man.
Super dog.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
shut up. But yeah, no, the dude even told John, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna, just waiting for the bounty to be enough, so I'm gonna be near you until it hits that number, so I can take you out.
Yeah, he did say that.
'Cause at least he knew.
It's like it's all business. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
strictly. Yeah, it was nothing personal.
Yeah, it's nothing personal.
Yeah.
Kane even like, dog, like, I'm doing this because I have to, not because I want to, man.
Man,
telling
I
you
really
right
love
now.
that actor too, man.
Donnie Yen.
Yeah, I love
I
him.
really, really like
Seen
him.
anything else?
It's his
He's
second
in,
blind
he's in
character
Pirates of the
too.
Caribbean.
He played
in
a
Pirates?
blind dude in Rogue One, Star Wars.
Oh yeah, really?
That was
him.
him.
Okay.
He played the blind guy in
Didn't
Rogue
like that
One.
movie.
Oh no, I'm talking about the fucking manager.
Oh,
Not
Winston.
Kane.
Oh,
Yeah, Winston. Yes, I like him. I like
Oh,
that
I knew
actor.
he-
I like
Pirates,
Winston
yeah.
as well. I really like
Yeah.
Winston. Yeah, throughout the series, I like.
I can't remember his
Winston, though.
name. It's like super simple, but I can never remember it.
Seth's got it. So.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He sees us being.
We need to
confused.
pull up a
Ian
future
McShane.
cast and crew list. Just need to have that on
the
hand.
next movies.
Yeah,
Ian McShane.
Ian McShane.
I have it pulled up, by the way, if you need anything.
All right, sweet. Thank you.
Except
I appreciate
you found
that.
old boy first, so whatever.
So I go fuck myself. Could you see who they're going to have in movie 5 or who they possibly might
they're
have in
doing
movie
this?
5?
So
Yeah, they're doing
it
it.
says it's
Isn't that what you meant?
it's in development. Confirms it's in
casting?
development, but the story
No, I
isn't
meant,
there
like,
yet.
For whatever movie we review in the future,
Oh, have the
like
cast
the next
up?
one, just like because
Just
Oh,
we're
yeah,
always
yeah,
talking
be,
about
like knowledgeable.
Was
of
Daniel
yeah,
the-
picking
we're
it?
always having the cast. So I mean, like if you could like have it on your computer, that'd be Or like, he could pull it
Seth's
up.
got it,
You know?
Yeah.
Because he's the dude.
Hiroyuki Sanada.
That was racist.
He played Kojoi,
Who?
the nice guy with the daughter.
Oh,
Akira.
yeah. Oh, I fuck with that dude. Yeah, yeah.
Loved him.
The
He's
dad
always-
who like stood on, was like, John.
Yeah,
He's
that's
always
not-
the Asian guy. in
By the way,
movies.
that's not racist. I was saying it how it's properly said. Thank you. Hiroyuki Sanada. Probably.
In his native tongue, that's how it's said, Garrett.
You're welcome.
How you gonna disrespect him like that, man?
I think he was in Ghost of Tsushima as well.
Yeah, I think so. Great. Is that a movie or a game?
It's a game.
I played it.
Yeah, sweet. Great game.
Great game.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Did you play
That
it?
was racist.
No, masterpiece.
On camera.
We're getting taken down, bro. That's it, bro.
That's gonna be the one. It's not targets, but it's gonna be that.
Daniel, hey man.
He's hearing all this shit through his headphones too. Good stuff.
You gotta fucking relax, dog. Like, let it live, dog. It happened. We didn't gotta
That's
bring
what
it
I'm
back
saying,
up,
though, like,
man.
that's-
What you mean, Darion? Do you have a problem?
Dog, I gotta show y'all this video Steven sent me this morning of this dude, this older dude, acting like he's a special needs kid, and he starts calling people's parents, acting like, is Michael there? And they're like, who is this? And he was like, it's Bob, or whatever the dude's name is. And they're like, okay, like, where did you meet him? He's like, at the school. And they're like, oh, okay, cool, you know, kids meet at school, they're wanting to hang out. He's talking like a retarded kid. And he was like, yeah, I graduated like 10 years ago, but like, I still come to the school and hang out.
Yikes.
Golden.
Yikes.
No, I'll play. It's fucking hilarious.
Anyway, John Wick 4.
Yeah, so okay. Overall, what did you think about the series, Daniel? The entire
Overall,
series, the whole series.
Series.
Like 1 out of 10 or what? Or like
What do you
general
think?
thoughts?
Just general thoughts.
Okay. okay.
Garrett, there's only 4 movies.
What did I say?
You said 1 out of 10.
No, I meant like. God damn it, man.
Oh, to get Gary, you gotta be clever too.
You got me, sure.
What do you-
Alright. General thoughts on the movies that are only, there are 4 of them.
a possible 5.
Again, it all boils like the first one was good, and then just progressively, just like the storyline gets thinner and thinner and weaker in the sense of like more people are going to be pissed at John Wick for essentially defending himself from the jump and defending his property, and it's just more people get pissed about it, and it's just.
I'll be honest, man. I think the second one's my favorite.
That is a good one because that's
that's
like
the
when he
first
like
one I'd
shines, like
It had better like
choreography and
yeah,
like fight.
but the
choreography.
first one like because it is the foundation, it set the tone for the series. That's why
I think the first is the most realistic. The second one is the coolest.
Yeah,
I think for me it goes 2, 1, 4, 3.
I think it's just in straight order for me. I think.
I hate Halle Berry, bro. So
That's why I put her in.
Her scenes
That's
are
why I
so
put her in third
pointless, yeah.
spot.
I got her at last. I can't do it, bro. I fucking
Halle Berry drug it all the way down for you, huh?
hate it, man.
Yeah, I didn't like her as Catwoman either. I hate her. I just don't like her.
Gay.
I mean, like, don't like. Hey, whoa.
He said I didn't say I wouldn't fuck. I'm just saying I
hold
didn't know.
Okay, say would after that, though. Say I didn't like her as Catwoman, but would.
Today, Halle Berry today.
What's that old Catwoman? What's that one?
I don't know, man.
Michelle
Probably
Pfeiffer?
wouldn't.
Michelle Pfeiffer. That one's sick.
Yeah, as a 6-year-old, I was bricked.
That's crazy. We got tweakers outside the studio.
Studio. Yo, the studio is crazy, bro. It's my fucking crackhead neighbors. Fucking dog. I wish they'd all just.
Kurt Cobain, you know. Not directly.
Did you ever have issues with them?
See, I'd
This is gonna sound crazy.
have kicked the
Hear
shit
me out, though, right? Just hear me out. Let me say what I'm gonna say, and y'all can keep y'all's comments to yourself
Say it.
because I fucking didn't ask. I would kill that dog in front of them just to fucking prove a point to them.
Indeed, sir.
Same.
I'll co-sign that.
All right, because
He didn't. He didn't ask.
What you think about the movies overall?
Yeah.
You already said it.
Yeah.
I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4. I think is the order I would put them in from best to worst. But
I think it's
I don't
one of those-
know.
Go ahead.
It's like the 3 and 4 are kind of like on par as like
terribly
just as bad.
They're just shit.
Yeah.
Dude, do you want to go ahead?
I've heard great things about number 2. Like that's the most I've ever heard about.
It's
I really like
two's
number 2, man.
like almost a masterpiece. I'd have to rewatch it again.
I've only seen 4, so
Well,
If you want to borrow them, I got all of them on DVD.
I can't. I'll borrow them one at a time. I can't trust my kids with the DVDs like that.
That's fair. Respect.
I had it with me watching the movie. I was like, "Don't touch this shit. This is not ours."
I actually appreciate it too.
Honestly,
I respect
It's a
it.
nice case. It's metal. It clicks.
And
It's
he
a
was-
slide.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, if
Slit.
you and Steven ever just want to watch them, you can just. I'm not going to borrow nothing
Dog,
because
all right, let me get my hate off with Daniel.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
there's a
Go
lot
ahead.
to hate. Trust me.
Go in.
You want me to mute all mics except for yours, brother?
No, it's all right.
Little
They can
monologue
say
here.
whatever they want. Since living with Daniel,
Oh god.
Daniel is the best, worst roommate to ever exist. He's too considerate.
Fuck. I mean, horrible, right?
A few weeks, I feel like, how long was it after you moved in? Whenever that night I went to sleep and you were like, "Dog, can I watch TV in here?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro, do whatever, watch TV in here, whatever." I bought a new TV. He watches TV, no problem. The next morning I get up and I'm like, "Hey, dog, by the way, at any point did you pause the TV?" And he was like, "Yeah, at one point I did." And I was like, "Hey, man, could you not just please?" Because it's OLED. You pause, it'll burn into the screen if it's set for a long period of time. Obviously, a pause for like 5 minutes, it didn't bother it. But just for my own sanity, because I'm a psychopath, could you just not? Real cool. He will now not watch TV in here at all unless
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
you came in here swinging your dick, man. You know what I'm saying? like, don't pause my fucking TV. So
I didn't even talk.
I respect it.
Super respectful. Like, hey,
It
man,
was,
could you
yeah.
just not,
but
you
it's
know,
just
could you-
because me. I'm like, hey, cool.
I'm like, hey, man, if you want to watch the John Wick movies while I'm not here, they're all available. Like, at the time, they were all over there. Just grab them.
Yeah.
Just watch it. Like, I'm
didn't
not
do it.
worried about it.
He didn't do it.
Nope. Would not do it.
Wow.
I'm not gonna be no.
Look what you done,
I won't.
dude.
He wants to play
Does he
G-
have to have permission to take a shit, too, or what? Like,
He won't shit in the house.
he won't.
I won't.
He will not shit in this house.
Wow.
Has lived here for months. Will not do it.
He don't live here, bruh.
If you're not shitting in this house, you're not fucking living here.
You ain't a resident, cuz. For real.
Only whenever
Man,
I know
feel
he
bad.
won't be
Wait,
here for
where's
like
he shitting at?
hours
In the
upon
creek?
hours.
What's
That's
he
the
doing?
I
time.
don't know where he's shitting at, bro.
Yeah, where do you boo-boo?
Either my dad's crib or at work.
Got it fucking depends on this. Just shits on himself.
Man, that's terrible.
I'll
Do you
like,
pee-pee? You pee-pee.
yeah.
All right.
He's talking to you like a little kid, man.
But like GTA 5 has been telling me for months he's going to download it on his Xbox and let me beat it so he can just do the storyline. And he was talking about he wanted to play it. I just so happened to have GTA 5, and I was like, "Oh, this is when you want to play, bro. Just come in here, get the PS5 on, and play the game." No,
That's what I
had
haven't
to.
done.
I had to physically almost force him to play the game. I turned it on, turned the PlayStation on one night, was playing it.
He plays it in here on this TV?
Yeah,
Well, how's that not burning the OLEDs with like the HUD?
I have all of it shut off.
Okay, hold up. All right, cool, man. Whatever.
In the settings, I'll
Playing
just do it.
hardcore GTA 5. All right.
Turn the settings off, bro. Like, what?
Whatever.
And so I turned it on. I'm like, "Hey, bro, you want to play on hop on the stick so fast? I got to go in the kitchen and grab something." And then like that was like the only way I could get him to play the game.
This is just story mode, or is this online?
Yeah, just story mode. Dude, I got
Once for,
online
like,
a couple
20
minutes. I got online a couple weeks ago and got murked by some chick like 7 times in like a span of 30 seconds.
GTA 5
mad
online
annoying.
sucks, dude.
It's
terrible.
toxic, and I just got back off of it. And I was like,
I mean, if people are still playing online at this point, they're going to be sweaty on GTA 5.
They're gonna be sway.
Sweaty.
Oh,
Sweaty.
Yeah.
I thought I heard sway too. I can't
I
lie.
was
bad,
like,
my bad.
Like the,
My bad for not
the
speaking
radio
up.
person. What
Yeah.
does sway do?
No answers?
You ain't got the answer, sway.
Hey, if you ever watched that interview, he didn't have the answer.
No, he did not.
None of them.
Happens to the best of us.
But yeah, no, I'm not gonna be responsible if this thing fucks up. I'm not gonna be responsible. I'm taking all deniability off me
But what's up with the toilet thing?
because this is a small apartment. I don't want to shit and have it stinking the whole joint up.
I mean, he shits here.
Okay.
All right, man, whatever.
He's on the lease. I want y'all to know that.
Do you,
He-
So he's legit.
legally
do
here.
you flush? Like, you need to poop it and then flush it immediately.
Yeah.
Smell.
Yeah.
See you.
I still
You
just,
say yeah, but you don't do it.
yeah.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
Intervention, bro.
Seth, you haven't been around. I'm weird, my guy.
So am I.
I think it's autism. I'm not even gonna cap.
He's a medical guy.
Yeah,
That's
Dr.
his medical
Garrett.
word or whatever.
Diagnosing on the
Yeah, we
podcast.
didn't have a G-Spot's medical
Dude, there's
hour.
too much. There's too much. Unless you got like a specific one you want to talk about. There's too much.
How about
death.
John Wick not dying? Why not?
I don't know. I don't even know why he died from
when
that.
he
Really.
jumped out of that
That's not even the worst one
and
either.
dented the car
Yeah,
on
that-
top.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
I saw
in the-
that
he
scene.
would've
Yeah, and he
immediately-
made like, bow.
In the
would've died
third
on the
movie,
ground.
he jumps off of like an 8-story jumps off an 8-story building, falls like what, probably 30, 40 foot.
He jumps off the Continental, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't jump, he gets shot. Like,
Yeah,
But he's
that's
not.
right. Yeah,
Like,
when
he
Winston
falls off,
shoots
he's
him.
trying to jump, like, and then he's like, "Okay, fuck, I ain't got nowhere to go." He jumps off the side of it,
Yeah.
falls, and hits. What do they call those?
the fire escape.
Fire
escape.
Ugh.
Dink, dink, ground. And somehow it's like,
Somehow there's a.
well, he's in the fourth movie.
Bro, speaking of, I watched a YouTube video on how to survive falling out of an airplane without a parachute, and they were talking about like
A lot of
aiming
meth.
for the trees, and aim for
You're still
trees
gonna get impaled
so
by
the tree
branches.
branches break your fall
That's how you break your
or
back.
snow. And they were talking about
That's how
aim
you
for
become
snow.
a vegetable and not want to be alive.
Exactly.
Fuck them
They were
trees.
like, stay away from water because it's
Well,
like
yeah.
I
'cause
mean
water-
like like
water's
water.
almost as solid as ground, if not
Yeah.
more. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Or
So I was like, aim for the fucking trees. What? Aim for the
Or
bushes.
just have a parachute.
Don't jump out of a plane.
Yeah.
yeah,
Without a
Unless you, don't
parachute.
have
Yeah.
unless you have the facilities, do not jump out of an airplane.
That's
If
what
you
I'm
don't
saying.
have a parachute, don't get on. That's it.
dog.
They should just give you one when you like Delta when you buy a ticket. Complimentary parachute comes with you.
That's gonna be shitty if it's complimentary.
Yeah, I don't know that I.
Well,
Like, it's like a
it's
Walmart
complimentary
set.
when you sit
Stevie
down,
Wonder
but then-
wove that thing together,
Yeah,
man.
leave it there when you get off the plane.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
dude,
There should be
carry
one
around-
under your seat.
Yeah.
Fuck a life preserver. Give me a parachute.
Then you got motherfuckers like me that's like, knife.
It's like get the person
the
in front
next
of you.
guy.
Yeah. You dead.
Damn.
Shit happens, bro.
It does.
Statistically, they weren't going to make it anyway, so I don't think you're.
Such is life.
Such is life.
God damn, bro. Fucking
He's put it into his vocab.
I was already there.
terrible statement.
Such is
too.
life. All right. What do you think
That
about
it?
it?
That it?
A 1 out of 10?
Scale of 1 to 10. What do you got?
For 4,
4 alone. Standalone movie.
5.5.
Give me the series too.
5.5 is
That's
steep.
a 6 for the series.
Okay. I'll take
Again,
that.
like it's just progressively as they make more, it's just dropping that bar lower and lower. 1 and 2, I would have put in the high 7s, low 8. But then 3 and 4, yeah, that dropped it down.
And what would you give it out of 10? 7 for a whole series?
The whole series,
Yeah.
6.
6. Okay, cool.
What do you got for the movie?
For the movie,
Scale of 1 to 10.
like 9. I liked
Okay.
it a lot.
I'm gonna say 7 for this movie, 8 for the series.
Nice.
I'm gonna give it a solid 7, just off of the overhead scene.
Dragon's
Just for
Breath
that alone,
Saved
I'll
it
give
for
it.
you, huh?
Yeah, that saved the movie for me. Could do the rest.
Honestly,
of it.
same. That scene and the duel scene, like,
Dragon's Breath, that's the fire bullets. The fire
Yeah.
bullets. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give it a 7 off of that, and then the architecture to the buildings and the cards.
Well, that's just France, man.
yeah, I was
The
about to
scene-
say,
cards.
yeah, like
They're gay as hell,
the
but
filming
they got-
location. Yeah. What he said?
They got dope
He
buildings.
said they're gay as hell.
Yeah,
but
they are. I mean, they're pussies.
they got dope buildings.
so they had one good war, and they thought they could live
Oh, no,
off
they were
that.
top
For
dogs
the,
for a minute, but like, fuck them now.
Yeah.
USA, baby.
USA on top. What'd you give the series though?
7. I'll give the series a 7.
Cool.
The second one's my favorite. I really didn't like number 1, honestly. Like, for the longest time, I really didn't like number 1. Like, I didn't understand the hype behind number 1. Mainly because dude who played the Russian son, Theon
like him?
Greyjoy.
Oh yeah,
I just didn't like him as that character. It didn't fit to me.
Yeah.
with the Russian accent.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But I was coming when the first time I watched
Coming
it, I
off-
don't mean to
coming off
interrupt
Game
you.
of Thrones?
I'm directly watching it after Game of Thrones,
Yeah, you
and I just wouldn't.
See,
I don't
I
think-
watched the first one before I watched Game of Thrones, so.
Okay.
I don't think many of the villains were the right picks. Like, him in
Yeah,
the
just
first
casted
one,
wrong.
Skarsgård, and this one as the French dude.
I
They
fuck with
had
it.
they had Nice Joe Budden as the dude in the second one.
Yeah. I thought his scenes were dope, but I don't think Skarsgård played a good villain in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? In that French aspect, I feel like
I think he played one in the sense of he's a rich asshole who
he
thinks
played that, but I don't know.
He's
Him-
kind of unbelievable, huh?
Yeah, because how did he at that young of an age get that position of power?
I told you though that he may have been older, bro. He just may have aged good.
Ah, nah.
He is French.
It would have been like a sick, like Adrian Brody
Yeah,
character.
gays do age really well.
Mm-hmm.
You say gays?
Yeah, French.
Yeah, all their fucking skincare routines and shit.
I have
lotions.
We have to have one, brother.
You got a beard, dog. You wear a hat all the time. Like you,
Yeah, I take care of my skin.
you look good just off of like just you care. You just don't do like the lotions and shit and retinol cream and whatnot.
Appreciate it. And I sleep
Who
all
was the
day.
main
I'm like a
bad guy in
vampire.
the third one. I didn't like Sinead O'Connor, whatever that buzz-headed bitch. What was her name? Was she in the second or the third? I think
Oh,
she
the
was-
one in the bathtub that kills herself?
Not that one.
No. The adjudicator,
skinhead.
the adjudicator in the third one. The lady that came around and was like, "Hey,
At the Continental and was like,
you're fucking fired.
Yeah.
7 days. Get out of here."
yeah, I got you.
I didn't like her in there. Yeah, who is? Okay, can you look and see who the
And
adjudicator is in the third movie? Fuck that chick. I did not like her.
Yeah.
I don't like her face. I don't like her buzzed head.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think the villains are properly cast. And
Number
John
3?
Wick. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Parabellum. I don't think John Wick. I don't think Keanu's. I think he needs to step down from acting or something. Because he's
Asia
just.
Kate Dillon.
Who?
Asia Kate Dillon.
Man last name makes sense.
What?
She has a man's last name. Makes sense.
No, I heard you. Like, I was just like, that's just a retarded fucking statement.
That's crazy, you know. Like,
Didn't ask.
don't remember asking.
Yeah.
I thought you said who played the adjudicator.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Garrett. I'm talking to.
we're having beef right here.
I'm over here. Oh, she's non-binary.
Oh my god.
Hey, take it easy. It's June. It's Pride Month.
We already brought in Pride Month last podcast.
Yeah.
Right,
Fuck them
well, we're
queers.
taking it out. This is the end.
LGBTF.
LGBTQF plus.
Listen, I'm trying to cover all bases while we're in June. Okay?
This is the last day. We gotta get,
It's the last
gotta
day.
get our shit off right now. And then,
Males mental health month.
Juneteenth.
I saw you out there partying good. On Juneteenth.
Was I?
I don't know. I was trying
I think I was at work.
to boost your ratings with our black viewership.
I was at work taking care of some sickle cell motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Taking care of us, man. What'd you do for Juneteenth?
I worked.
Slave to the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
I saw what Seth did for Juneteenth.
What'd you do, man?
I can't even remember.
That's how crazy the party was.
Nice.
I breathed. I woke up. Thank
He
God.
says, I woke up like, no, what do you
Started the day out with a 40.
Oh, my
You know what I'm saying? Kicking back.
Wrap the podcast up, bro. Wrap the fucking podcast up. Once he gets started, man, I don't know where he's headed after that. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Double D and G Spot's Unprofessional Movie Reviews featuring Seth on the boards. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. I gotta ask you how your dad thought about the last one.
I didn't talk to him about it.
Right.
We don't talk like that.
It was shit.
Yeah. If the dad didn't
If
bring
it
it
was
up,
fire, he'd have been like, hey,
yo,
Garrett.
y'all got something, or like,
Yeah. Yeah, he's real picky.
that's fair. That was my dad, so it's a dad thing.
All
Yeah,
right.
Like at some point, he just started complaining about everything. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
just gonna
Food's
wrap
not good no
up.
more. You know.
Them gay ass Hershey's
Yeah.
or some shit.
Yeah.